Hi, Ria. My name's Daphne. Happy New Year to you. I'm going to be your tutor here at IELTSpodcast.com. Firstly, my apologies for the lateness of this correction. Obviously, we've just had Christmas here and New Year celebrations, so I've just been handed your essay. So very happy to feed back to you, and sorry for the delay. So first questions, and you've given me some questions as well. So for agree, disagree, do we have to agree with both points, or can we agree with one and disagree with the other? Absolutely, yeah. And add your opinion in the conclusion. So as you've done here, conclusion, indicate your opinion at the beginning, and then restate your opinion in the conclusion. You have to, in my opinion, mention both points. So you could say, there should be more entertainment in the first paragraph, and then you can argue the same thing in the second paragraph, but we recommend you always add a concession sentence. So, for example, you could say at the beginning of here, although schools should still focus on academics, there is, different ways of teaching could help. I'll show you what I mean as we get into this. Okay, so you must always acknowledge, always show you understand the other side of the question. Entertaining, yes, entertainment could be to include sports, plays, or dramas. Absolutely, it could also be entertaining ways of teaching. It doesn't matter as long as you explain what you mean. That's okay. You might all argue one paragraph for one and one paragraph for the other. So that's happy with that. This one, I would say the maximum would be 360 because you're unlikely to be able to write more than that in the exam and check it. You always need to be able to check your answers in case you make any silly mistakes. So I would go maximum that. Probably 330 if you're going to develop your argument and score good marks, as you say, on task response. So let's have a look. Some people think schools have to be more entertaining. Others think their sole purpose is to educate. Which do you agree with? And use examples. Okay. So educational institutes play a vital role in the development of an individual. Good. The opinion of teaching is always in question whether schools should include new and innovative teaching methods or should teach in the standard way. Okay, the opinion of teaching, maybe not the opinion of teaching. You could have maybe teaching methodology or the ideal ways of teaching or the best ways of teaching are always in question. You might put a comma here. Whether schools should include new and innovative teaching methods. If you're using methods there, probably don't put methodology, but teaching techniques you could have just as an alternative. Or should. Now, teaching the standard way, be careful here because this isn't actually the question, teaching the standard way. It's whether their sole purpose is to educate. So instead of this bit, I would say, should only focus on exam success or exam grades or something like that. So your discussion is not just about teaching methodology, your discussion is the purpose of the school, which is slightly different. My opinion is to include fun ways in education and necessitables. Okay. Yes, that's fine. Be careful of the word fun here because fun is not exactly a sort of high level word, is it? But you could have stimulating, interesting, alternative, something like that. Remember, adjectives are a very powerful tool in your writing and they will score you good marks on the task achievement. Okay. The primaries of any school is teaching and learning. But doing it in a regular way or with old techniques makes the learning boring and monotonous. Okay, doing it that's not where it's a very high level, but imparting is a better level. Imparting this knowledge. So every time you're writing just an ordinary word like doing, think, could I do this in a better way? In regular or with old techniques. Now, really important here, might. Really useful words for IELTS. Could, may, make the learning boring and monotonous. So these modal verbs here are lovely in academic writing. So I'd always think about where you could use those rather than just using the present tense. Here you've got it. Good. Pupils could lose their interest in studies and this could impact. Yeah. Now, you want to go negatively. Impact. Oh, sorry. Impact their grades. So again, use these adverbs here just to help you. Consequently, parents nowadays also prefer such schools where where students have fun while learning, which makes them more active and sharp as compared to those students who learn by the old ways. Okay. Consequently, now many parents, not all of them, many parents nowadays prefer, okay, such schools where children, okay, you would have here schools where a more diverse and broad approach to education is included. You can see a slightly higher level. We're getting into a nice relative clause here. And I think the students have fun while learning. Then I come in, so I cut that bit there. Because that's not very sort of, kind of not super high level. And then come into here, which makes them more active and sharp as compared to good. Okay, nice comparative sentence there. So then you're getting into a more complex sentence structure. This is proved by the result of a Delhi Education Committee that 90% of parents chose. I get this into the past tense there. You're reporting on a survey or whatever, chose schools where their children would not only, I get the whole thing into the past tense there, would not only learn but enjoy while learning. Good, therefore. Yep, really nice. Good argument. That's a lovely paragraph. Well done. So you could have here, additionally, you need to signal, use these linking words to signal to the examiner what the kind of organization of this essay. So additionally, that's fine. Or you could have a sentence such as, although there is no doubt that traditional teaching methods may result in higher exam grades, and then you wouldn't have additionally. So your starting sentence, your concession would be this one, although, okay, or you do additionally, but somewhere you need this kind of sentence, okay? Schools with different and innovative ways of teaching could help a student to understand in a better and more effective manner that you're comparing, so you need to have the more there. Grasping power of individuals will also be increased with fun ways like introducing pictures. Grasping power? I don't think we'd say grasping power. The ability to comprehend and remember information, yeah, would also. Use would, not will. It's a hypothetical idea. So you're making a suggestion. So come into here, would also be increased. Yeah, and then avoid that word fun. Okay, fun ways like introducing pictures, graphics, or cartoons. Okay, such as by you can't start with such as. I don't know what you mean. You mean a school such as the Beges Company was the first to introduce either who introduced or to introduce infinitive online teaching with entertaining methods like. Okay, you've kind of said that above, so you need to sort of say it in a different way with entertaining methods, entertaining ideas or techniques even. Using visual cognitive learning tools, something like that. I mean, let's just try and keep this super high level. Okay, wouldn't use that. You've had it once, so definitely wouldn't use it again. Is the top. Okay, therefore, good. Well done. We don't, there's no verb, this. We don't use this word, so I strongly believe that. Or I think that with evolving society, new and fun ways of teaching should be included. Good, and therefore, in future, sorry, monotonous also matter. Yeah, well done. Really good. Really good. That's a nice, very nice first essay. So there's lots of great things in there. There's also some things that you can upgrade. So that is fantastic. Well done. Good start. So doing an enjoyable activity with a child can develop better skills. Okay, do you agree? Use reasons. Okay, so careful. The development, don't forget the articles, of all children is highly dependent on the activities in which they are indulged. Careful with indulged. Indulged is not the same as involved. Here you want involved included. Okay, indulged is the idea that you are giving a child lots of presents or gifts or stuff they don't need, like too much. So it can have a slightly negative connotation, but here you just want one of those two. Parents should include healthy and entertaining activities in their infant's routine for better growth and physical. Yeah, really nice. Achieving the same with reading is not possible. Might say not usually possible. Be careful of big statements here. Just that, in academic writing, be a bit careful. This says here, yep, okay, that's fine. Really good. Inculcating, nice. The habit of reading in pupils is a good idea. This could increase the knowledge of the language and give them wings of imagination. Okay, lovely sentence apart from the word good. Okay, I would say, is acknowledged as a key part of learning. And then as, so take out the good idea. It could increase knowledge. Yep, that's a lovely, lovely sentence. Well done. Really nice. Whereas investing time in entertaining activity could, alternatively, because you're suggesting alternatively, help them in all-round development. Language skills could be developed later, but the foremost important CE is to develop physical and mental skills. As a survey, individuals who are more focused on reading than other activities are shown to have less active and creative brain. Really? Brains. Thus, reading should be included, but not as a major. Okay, good argument there. Well done, I like that. And now you're going to tell me they'll really go for it. You've got to do these enjoyable activities. By doing enjoyable activities, now, watch out, we've got this word, enjoyable activity, in the question. So let's try and mix up this adjective enjoyable. Yeah. So same as before, you could have entertaining, stimulating, challenging, any of those. Competitive, such as playing games, solving puzzles, and play. Plays, just put maybe role play. And then helps, your S should be there. Sorry, no. And increasing various skills, such as team spirit, helping nature, and, okay, such as, you can put your adjectives in here as well. Competitive, team spirit, helping, yeah, good. Nature? When you say nature, I understand trees and grass and things. Do you mean that? During any play, children work on their learning abilities and along with it, they see the world with different perspective, which results not only in growth of their physical but intellectual skills as well. Lovely complex sentence, really good. Don't forget commas, because otherwise it's very long, it's like too long, and it's quite hard to read. Rules of the German education system could be taken as an example for the importance of fun activities. Watch out that word again, where reading is not forced onto students until the age of 5, and until then, good, they are induced. I wouldn't use induced. I'd go motivated by physical activities. It's always been seen that German students are no less, absolutely, are no less academic or successful. You have to be, you can't be no less, you have to be less something. Okay, but well done, very clear arguing here. I like how the essay flows really nicely. Watch out again here, enjoyable activities, yeah, and again, watch out there, don't repeat that. May help and better growth of children, whereas, yeah, incorporating reading in their routine. Don't go not bad. Routine should be encouraged, though not forced. Yeah, something like that. Okay, just make sure you have a super strong conclusion. Don't think, oh, hooray, I'm at the end. Yeah, make sure it's a really amazing conclusion, and then the examiner will be really happy. Okay, good start. 2 really nice essays. Well done. Thank you.